waiting all winter long for this time of year to sit by your fireplace. But now there's only one problem. It's filthy dirty and you don't know how to clean it. Get ready for today's task. I don't know if you can see this bee right there, but that's not supposed to be on your fireplace. Neither is the remnant of a Nerf ball or little rubber dimples from a basketball that are melted to the glass. You guys, this fireplace I installed about 6 years ago, and it has never been cleaned since. It has ran for 6 winters consecutively, and it heats really well, it works really well, but this glass obviously needs to be cleaned. And I'm gonna show you how to clean the glass on your fireplace if you don't know how. Lady, you can't be a part of this. You're kind of a desperate dog. Most people may not know, but this metal piece comes off. Now, they do come off differently for different models. This particular model is a clip-on, kind of like a tie. Looking in here, you see all of this soot, all of this dust and debris. Anything that's in here right now is not helping the functionality of this fireplace. So we're gonna vacuum all of this off first, then we'll get into the glass. Now it's time to remove this glass, but before I do, I wanna grab a towel and lay it down here at the bottom so that any dust or soot that comes down will sit on the ground. Now there are these little tabs that all you have to do is just twist them and they'll pop out. You'll see them kind of come out. Just twist it. Pull it. Yeah, it pops out just a little bit further. And this part will definitely need some more vacuuming. Now you can actually see how dirty that glass really is. Glass cleaner is not going to take everything off of this, although we are going to use it as our final step. But for this part and this part, those are baked on there. So we're actually going to take a small razor blade to it. So I just have a painter's scraper with that flat razor blade, and that's what we're going to use. You want to keep your blade angle as shallow as possible. The higher, the harder it is. So just nice and shallow. You'll start seeing it come. Just make sure it stays flat the entire time. If you start lifting, you'll scratch it. And the reason we have to do that is because this glass gets so hot that anything that touches it, it just bakes it clean on. That takes the top layer off. Now let's wash it. My cleaner of choice is going to be just the regular glass cleaner. We're gonna start with this. If we need something a little bit more durable, I'll grab it. And paper towels. I don't care what brand of paper towels you use, but here's a little note I learned when I used to make this stuff for a living. If you have paper towels that are 2-ply, there is a small amount of glue that is in between those plies that actually can leave residue. So the best cleaning you're gonna get is gonna be from the cheaper of any brand, the single ply. So like Bounty Basic, you're gonna get a better clean. Wow, you can see the dirt just come up. Look how dirty that already looks. That's horrifying. And I really want to just scrub this around as hard as I can. Mostly to scrub and clean, and then we'll wipe off, I think. You can totally feel when the residue's gone, when all of the junk is gone, because it feels completely different on the glass. Look how dirty that is. I mean, this was obviously a very dirty fireplace, but I can feel a lot of debris on there. So I'm gonna grab my razor, clean it off, spray this down one more time, because yep, I'm still seeing a lot of residue on there. And now let's clean this with a wet razor. That feels really good, actually. You can feel it cut through stuff a little bit better. Okay. Oh, that just sounds and feels better. You can tell. We are not done, folks, either. We're gonna clean this one more time. Okay. That is still pretty dang dirty. Now let's clean the inside and see how it does. Holy cannoli, that is brown. Oh man, that's sticky nasty. You can just feel how much dirt and grime is on this. sticky grabby. It just feels like I'm rubbing this on sandpaper almost. We've still got a pretty good white fog on this, and this cleaner is not cutting it. Now, I do have a word of warning that I need to give when it comes to cleaning your fireplace glass. I should have mentioned this before. You cannot use a cleaner that has ammonia. This has no ammonia in it. So any cleaner you use has to have no ammonia. The reason is ammonia will leave a residue that's not visible to the eye, and it will superheat and shatter the glass. So if you're not going to use something like this, you need to use something like this. This is a glass cleaning cream that will get rid of the white of this, and we're going to use it now. We're going to really work this in because I can see the brown coming up, which is obviously what's causing that to go white. All of the dirt, everything. Hello. I think that stuff works really good. We have cleaned this and buffed it out and washed it up. And one last thing I want to do is just take clean water with a magic eraser and just go at it one last time to get any leftover residue. Because if there's residue on there, that will only bake into the glass. And if your glass is still a little foggy, just keep repeating the processes, especially with this stuff. And they say to just keep buffing it in. The more times you buff it, the more you take off each time. So I've seen it where people take like buffing wheels for a car and wax that thing like crazy and go to town. They'll do that a couple dozen times if necessary. So to what extent you have to go to, I don't know, but this glass just needs a decent little cleaning and I think it should be okay. And I'm not going to clean the front side until I get this on the fireplace so that I don't tip this back side over and put it into anything. There's still even dirt on that, just cleaning things off. Set it in and on. And that is good to go. Now I'm going to just do a once over with my clean water again on this front side. And that looks a whole heck of a lot better. Now before I put the shroud back on, it's kind of your decorative template over that, I'm going to vacuum this guy off real good. Guys, that is how simple it is to clean the glass and the shroud of everything on your fireplace. Now, this is just a gas burning. If you have a wood burning, you're gonna have a lot more material in there that needs to be cleaned out. Also, you need to clean your chimney, but just the basics of cleaning the glass, that's how simple it is. Don't be scared to do this project on your own. Get it ready for Christmas right around the corner so that everything looks nice and you get that perfect fire look. If you guys are interested in the cleaner I use, I will link it in the description down below. I will also link one of these little razor guys. These are so handy to have for cleaning this, obviously, but for any glass that you've got in the house that's got something sticky, because if you got kids, something sticky is getting on your glass and needs to be scraped. You guys, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you guys have any other projects that you want to see done on this channel, comment down below what you want to see, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Kitchen isn't clean.
It's okay.
But
you pull them pants up. Get that cute butt out of here or down here, one of the two. Yes, this is my lady. No. And it's simple to actually remove it. Now there's these little, and this part definitely will need. And I can say pro tip because I was a professional paper towel maker and toilet paper maker.